Now we're going to talk about question 5, which is a Java pattern or regex problem. And so in this problem, we assume that the input string S consists entirely of the characters 1 and 0. We want to write a Java pattern, power, which matches S if and only if S is a binary number that is a power of 2. And so it gives some examples and it says 1, 0, 0, 1 or 0, 0, 1, 0, all count, but 0, which is not a power of 2, or 1, 1, which is 3, which is not a power of 2, would not match. And so this is interesting because it's a regex problem, right, which requires you to know how to write like Java patterns or regex, but also requires a tiny bit of understanding of binary numbers and the fact that any binary number that is a power of 2 is just going to have one singular 1 bit and everything else will be a 0, right? Like anything that follows this sort of pattern is a power of 2. And you don't have to include the leading zeros, right? For example, this is valid. And there might not be any trailing zeros, for example, in this case, right? Or this case. But for sure, there's just one bit that is a 1. And so based off this, we're looking for a pattern that says there might be some zeros before, there's definitely a 1, there might be some zeros after. And so there might be some zeros, which means we might have 0 zeros, but we also might have more. And so the quantifier for that in regex is the star, which says 0 or more times. There's definitely a 1, and then there may or may not be some more zeros after. And this is the whole pattern. So in other words, we have maybe some zeros. I don't know if there's none or if there's a ton of them. There's definitely a 1. And then maybe there's some more zeros after. And that is the whole problem.